Hi there, I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Nancy.
And welcome to Conversations with Nancy and Cheryl and Hourglass Workshops. Today we've been talking about, last week we went to the opera, trying to get a little culture in our lives, and the opera was fabulous. It was Madame Butterfly. It was beautiful. Didn't you love it?
Loved it, but
and it brought up the question is, while we were standing in the lobby, and we know all of you have experienced this, what do you do when you run into an old, very serious boyfriend?
Okay, so that happened to Cheryl.
Yes.
And so she's beautiful theater, you know, so she's leading me through the lobby and lickety-split, walk, 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 till all of a sudden we're at the far end and there's nothing there. And I'm thinking, what the heck are we doing down here? She goes, we just walked past my old boyfriend.
Yeah, and this was the guy about 20 years ago. The guy. We all have the guy somewhere.
Yeah.
And what do you do? You know, he was with what I assume was either his current girlfriend or his wife. I don't know.
Or his keeper.
Oh, could be
his nurse.
Oh, you know what? There are ways that you can make up stories.
Yes.
So we kind of I had my back to him and she's looking at him. You know how we kind of position ourselves. And then, you know, she's looking and then I go, well, how does he look? And she goes, not so good.
I said, he looks kind of like Mr. Monopoly.
And you know, of course I had to ask who Mr. Monopoly was.
You know that little guy, the little cute guy with the big mustache and the white hair and the little suit, you know? Because he's all dressed up.
And at one time he was so doggone cute. But anyway, we digress. So
yeah, but without you, he has not aged well.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. That is.
Go figure.
So we walk up and we go to our seats, and we have to walk over about 20 people. We get into our seats, nice, you know, nice seats, and I position myself. Why we strategize so much, I have no clue. But we position ourselves. I decide I want to sit next to the person who's already sitting there versus the empty seats to our right.
Because there are 4 empty seats to the right, and there are 4 of them. She said, sure as heck.
Just our luck.
Yeah.
And so sure enough, Nancy goes, uh-oh, here they come. Well, darned if they didn't walk right onto the same row we're on, but they were about 4 seats down.
Out of the entire packed theater. Audience.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So fortunately I had my back the whole time, but why does this happen?
But I had fun.
Yeah.
Scoping it out. Checking out the wife, looking at the other couple.
And you know, and
looking at him, looking at her.
And then do I go, well, do you think he notices that I'm here?
Oh yeah.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He did, absolutely.
And so, you know, so anyway, long story short, you know, it didn't lend itself. We never kind of bumped into each other. And
no, but the other lady came climbing over 20, you know, all those people to come out our way as opposed to going over a couple people the other way, just because she knew Cheryl, you know. But then,
and she didn't say anything. Nobody said anything.
It was one of those weird, uncomfortable things where you walk past somebody and you know, say nothing.
Yeah. And what do you say, you know, after 20 years?
Hi there.
You know, hi, how are you? What have you done the last 20 years? You know, do I care? Does she care? Nobody cares. And, you know, so, but it does kind of disarm you to where now you're strategizing on where you don't want to be, which ways you don't want to look. And it's kind of goofy. And, you know.
But ultimately, I think the real question is, do they look good or do you look better?
I think that was our...
You know, seriously, that is what we all want to know. I look better than he does.
Yeah.
You definitely look better than he does.
Thanks, that's a friend.
Yeah.
So make sure, if you do run into an old boyfriend, take a good friend who's there for you.
Yeah, and you know what? That brings us back to the old message, moisturize.
Well, I think that's it for today.
Yeah.
Until next time, bye.
Bye.